If the cost of living pressures weren't hard enough, this will grind your gears. Aussies are being ripped off hard.
Oh, not surprised.
Everything is expensive. I have no choice. I just have to pay.
It's pretty rubbish. Everything's going up, but our pays aren't going up.
The National Measurement Institute, yeah, it's a thing, whose job is literally to uphold units of measurement, have had a blood enough of this, so much so they took it upon themselves to keep the bastards honest. And the results are cooked. An audit found almost half of the scales and measuring instruments at independent supermarkets were faulty, while 3 out of 10 major supermarkets and almost half of the meat suppliers were also tipping the scales in their favour.
Legally, of course, I guess we have to sue them, but I wouldn't mind just throwing an egg at their heads.
And if you thought petrol stations weren't in on it, you're mistaken, my friend. Over the last year, Aussies lost up to $29 million at the Bowser. That's fuel pumps pumping out less fuel than you're shelling out for.
In 2022, a year when motorists are paying record levels of fuel, the very least I think that a community can expect is for these things to work accurately.
If petrol's non-compliant, your meat's non-compliant, your fruit and veg is not compliant, it mounts up.
Then, if you can believe it, even your packaged goods are lying to you. Of more than 17,000 foods tested, almost 700 want you to believe they're bigger and better than the number on the label.
Kate, you know, this happens constantly with online dating. People are always lying about their measurements.
Really?
Yeah, back in the day, I even added a couple of extra inches.
Wow. A couple of extra inches? That would have made quite an impression.
I'm talking about my height, obviously.
Obviously. A number of companies have already been busted. In fact, the measurement watchdog has already slapped down 18 fines worth a measly 29k, but still, the message to the companies taking us all for a ride, size does matter.
So much tension.
Who knew, Hamish?
Oh, can I just say, though, this is wild to me because that no one has actually, or maybe they have thought about it before, but I didn't know that there was people going out remeasuring things that already existed on supermarket shelves or making sure that the 10 litres of petrol that you put in your car is actually 10 litres.
Well, they're not. That's the problem, isn't it?
I was like, they're finally doing it.
Yeah, they're finally doing it now.
Yeah.
And
How have they
things
not
are just
done it?
running amok.